Live from the Al Roker Television Studio, this is WTOP 10 News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Bishop.
And I'm Shanna Fold. In tonight's top story, Judge David H. Hawthorne officially announces that he will be running to hold his current position this November in Fulton City Court. Judge David H. Hawthorne replaced Judge Spencer J. Ludgington in January 2013. Judge David H. Hawthorne currently lives in Fulton with his family.
Did you know he's actually an alumni of SUNY Oswego? We will have more in just a minute, but first, a quick check of your outdoor weather with meteorologist Samantha Wessing.
Good evening, Oswego. I'm meteorologist Samantha Wessing. It is a gorgeous February night out here tonight. A little chilly because I can see my breath. Currently, it's about 27 degrees out here under calm conditions. There is hardly even a breeze out here right now. We're under some partly cloudy skies, so it's a pretty decent night if you were to look up outside tonight. Taking a look at our radar, current radar right now, it's pretty quiet over Oswego. We don't see any type of showers or precipitation coming over our area at all tonight. Now we're going to take a look into tomorrow, sneak peek. It's going to start out at about the mid-20s, but then it's going to get up to about the upper 30s. Partly cloudy skies we're going to be seeing, but the weather's not going to stay like that all night long, but I'm going to have more about that in my longer forecast. I'm going to send it back to the weather desk.
The second annual 5K run in memory of Dennis Pacheco is coming up on March 16th, and time is running out to register. The race is held in memory of Dennis, who passed away 2 years ago from bladder cancer. Over 300 walkers and runners attended the event last year. To register for the race, go to racefordennis.com. The event costs $23 for early registration and $30 if you register at the event.
Traffic slowed down for Oswego on Route 104 Sunday afternoon when a flatbed tractor trailer tipped over. The tractor trailer was carrying aluminum coils and slipped off the shoulder of the westbound lane near Perry Hill. An eyewitness traveling eastbound said that the cab became removed from the trailer and that he has never seen anything like it. Luckily, the driver was safe and was able to climb out from underneath his overturned car. No other vehicles were involved.
Lawmakers lashed out at Brooklyn Assemblyman Dov Hikind, who stood by his decision to wear blackface makeup at a Purim party over the weekend. Hikind hired a makeup artist and wore an orange basketball jersey, sunglasses, and an afro at the celebration that traditionally includes costumes. Assemblyman Kareem Kamara of the state Black, Puerto Rico, Hispanic, and Asian Legislative Caucus called Hikind's actions callous and repugnant and said his fellow lawmaker should apologize.
John E. Tebbetts, owner of a head shop in Watertown, faces up to 16 years in prison for federal drug charges. How? By selling glass cleaners and bath salts as narcotics. Dan Avery took matters into his own hands when he found his 24-year-old son had overdosed on window cleaner and sent to the hospital. Avery went to the shop where his son purchased the cleaner, and Tebbetts showed Avery how to use the products. Avery lost his temper and shattered $638 worth of glass and other damages.
Now let's hear from Patrick Havlin about this weekend's upcoming men's hockey game. Pat, how you doing over there?
Wait, is that for me? All right, thanks guys. Patrick Havlin here in the Campus Center Arena here at SUNY Oswego. Right now, it's a little empty, but that will all change this weekend as the Lakers get to host Plattsburgh yet again in the SUNYAC final games. The game is this Saturday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. The doors open at 6 p.m. SUNY Oswego students, you can get your tickets for free by presenting your ID here at the Campus Center box office. The box office will be open from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, selling tickets during the weekdays. Tickets did go on sale today. Again, you can buy them here in the Campus Center Arena, but you can also buy them at Tyler Hall. Remaining tickets will go on sale to the general public this Wednesday, priced at $8 for adults. If SUNY Oswego is able to defeat Plattsburgh this Saturday, they will go on to play in the NCAA tournament in Lake Placid later this spring. However, if they lose, this may be the last time that SUNY Oswego students get to watch the 14 graduating seniors compete in the game. So again, to recap, tickets are on sale right now. SUNY Oswego students can purchase them for free by presenting their school ID, and the game this Saturday in the Campus Center Arena at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6. For WTOP 10 News, I'm Patrick Kaplan, the Campus Center Arena.
After the school tragedy in Newton, Connecticut, donations, toys, and gifts poured in from around the world.
Now, more than 2 months after the deadly shooting, families had a chance to take home those tokens of support. Bo Berman has the story.
Whether it's a race car or a pop star heartthrob,
Justin Bieber doll, obviously.
it's Christmas in February for the children of Sandy Hook and Newtown, lining up for a much-deserved grab bag of gifts laid out for the taking.
It's really special that we're here, that everyone donated these for us because of what happened.
What happened was unprecedented, as was the nation's response. Toys and presents by the truckload pouring into the community as outsiders did what they could to comfort those so close to tragedy.
It's not just a toy, it's, everyone in the world wanting to be a part of it, of the healing process.
These teddy bears are just a handful of the 60,000 that were sent into Newtown, and they're just a portion of the thousands of other gifts that were given out. In fact, this room makes up just 1/3 of everything that was mailed in from around the world.
We're thankful for everybody who's sent in items.
Joey Newton's 3 daughters were all smiles, their faces painted with joy. Other children reflected on the gesture from those outside their town.
It's pretty special that everyone gave this stuff to us. Just like for us to be happy. I think it's pretty cool that a lot of people donated all this stuff just for us and us to be happy and try to get over it.
Whether they left with crayons, books, or a coveted Justin Bieber doll, the desire among many that the children recognize the true meaning behind the donations.
I'm hoping that they understand and their parents explain to them where these came from so that they feel, the love that was sent to us.
Parents of Special Children of Fulton has started a new program called Doing It Our Way. The program gives special needs children an opportunity to participate in group activities such as soccer, basketball, and dance. Parents who organize the events say they created the Doing It Our Way program to give their children an outlet to socialize where they sometimes aren't tolerated by more competitive organizations. The current session ends Thursday.
An explosion occurred today in the electrical room underneath Clark Hall at SUNY Cortland. The cover of a manhole was blown off and bricks before the dorm entrance burst. People were scared, but no injuries were reported. 176 students were evacuated from Clark Hall. Electricity was lost. And as well in a building and as well as 2 academic buildings and 1 dining hall. Power was restored at 7 p.m. Box dinners were given out for those who couldn't make it to the dining hall.
This Thursday, Equal Work, Equal Pay activist Lily Ledbetter will be in Oswego telling her story and discussing her fight for equal pay in the workplace. Her 10-year fight against Goodyear prompted President Obama to sign the Lily Ledbetter Fair Pay Restoration Act when he entered the Oval Office. Ledbetter will be on campus at the Sheldon Ballroom from 6 to 7:30 p.m. this Thursday.
Brian Brooks Moving Company will be at Waterman Theater this upcoming Wednesday, February 27th, from 7:30 to 9 p.m. In Big City, Brian Brooks brings an original and streetwise dance vocabulary to his explorations of space, time, and motion. General admission tickets cost $25, $20 for senior citizens, staff, faculty, and students. The price for a SUNY Oswego student is $7. Parking information for those without SUNY Oswego parking stickers can call 312-3227.
And coming up after the break, Governor Cuomo's proposed budget increases.
And Barnes & Nobles may be sold. All that and more. Stay tuned at WTOP News.
We are the Tigers from Pet 885. And you are watching WTOP. Yeah.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
We are the Tigers.
night, Lori Capricuzzi scored 2 goals on Aliyah Brian Love. And
Joe, get out. Adam, you're in.
Lori Korpakovsky scored 2 goals on Ilya Brizgalov. Got it!
And welcome back to WTOP News at 10. Sam, can you tell us if we're going to get more snow this week?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say yes, you guys. It looks like there's going to be more snow in our forecast. But we're going to start off by taking a look at our Sky 10 can picture over here. Look at this Oswego sunset. It's what we love to see in Oswego, our skies like this. Now, if you missed my current conditions before, it's currently 27 degrees outside, under some calm skies, and we're going to have cloudy conditions for the rest of the night. As we look around the state, temperatures are in the lower 30s to the upper 20s, with Jamestown at 27 being our lowest point and 42 down there for Kipsey. As we look at our local radar, we're going to notice that there is nothing coming over us at all tonight, so it's going to be a pretty clear night. Now, the big story, though, of the week will be this low pressure system. We're going to start out our day Tuesday. It's going to be a high pressure system over us, meaning that we're going to have nice conditions throughout the day Tuesday. But as the day continues, this low pressure system will push up to the northeast, and with it will bring a mix of snow and rain, so that by Tuesday night, we are going to see some snow north and south of the thruway, because the low will continue to push up the northeast. We could see as much as 3 to 6 inches on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning for our snow. Let me time this out for you today. At 7 a.m. tomorrow morning when you're getting up for class, it's going to be clear skies, so you're not going to need that raincoat or anything like that. As we head into 1 p.m. tomorrow, you can start to see that mix of precipitation down here starting to make its way up towards our area. At 4 p.m., that snow and that rain mix continues to move on to New York State's doorstep, so that by 7 p.m., it's right around Buffalo area, right south of our area. As we hit 10 p.m. tonight, it will be knocking on Oswego's doorstep. So anytime after 10 p.m., I say we have a chance of seeing that mixed precipitation. Taking a look again at tonight, it's 27 degrees out there under partly cloudy skies. Heading into Tuesday, it's going to be partly sunny throughout the whole entire day. Temperatures around 39. Winds will start out very light in the morning, and as the day goes on, winds will become increasing to about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And that's when we'll start to see the mix of the snow and the rain. And it's going to be mixed because temperatures are 34 degrees tomorrow. So that's right around the freezing point. So that's what we're going to see, that snow, sleet, rain, all mixed together coming that night. As we head into the 5-day forecast, Tuesday is going to be our best day of the week with about 39 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Heading into Wednesday, that low pressure system has moved in. And as you see, temperatures are 38 degrees, 37, but yet we still have a chance of snow showers because the models that we use to predict the weather have not come in, have not accurate yet. So we have a chance of snow, and then as we head into Saturday, it will drop down to the lower 30s, and snow will be happening this weekend.
Thanks, Sam. The number of critics against Governor Cuomo's proposed budget is increasing. Today, a budget watchdog group warned Cuomo that the proposal to allow local governments to bank now on projected future pension savings will endanger communities. The plan, which counts on lower costs years from now, would allow local governments to use a fixed, lower rate for current pension costs based on projected savings over 25 years through a new pension system.
New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg has cracked down on his supersized sugary drinks, and now he wants the state to do the same. Starting next month, the city plans to ban restaurants and other eateries from selling sugary drinks in more than 16-ounce portions. Bloomberg also says he would like the same to happen in local food stores. The city is worried, but they say its soda size limit will curb obesity and save lives in medical dollars.
After pleading guilty to criminal charges and paying $4 billion in fines, BP might have to ante up even more money for the 2010 Gulf of Mexico oil spill. A civil trial began today and is expected to stretch for months with the focus on the actions led up to the explosion and then determine the civil financial penalties BP and others must pay. If found guilty, BP could be forced to pay around an additional $23 billion.
The chairman of Barnes & Noble, Leonard Riggio, plans on buying all the stores and having the Nook and eBooks become its own company. The Nook business is valued at $1.7 billion, whereas the stock for Barnes & Noble's is a mere $800 million. During the Christmas holiday, Barnes & Noble's reported having a rough season, with sales falling 11%, while the Nook fell 12.6% to only $300 million. And when we come back, Sam Berman will tell us, all you, the men out there, the correct way to get a girl.
But first, here's a look at your late night menu.
Hi, I'm Al Roker, class of '76, Oswego State University. You're watching WTOP, Channel 10. We didn't have this when I was in school. We just had radio and smoke signals.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Now let's hear something from Sam Berman on how to get tips for men.
If you're an average guy who just can't seem to say the right words to that one beautiful broad, this next clip is perfect for you.
Lucky lady, but you still end up alone at the end of the night? Well, the truth is, you're probably making one of the most common mistakes that all men make when trying to get that lucky lady. After doing some in-depth research and having my own experience in the field, I've come up with the 5 most common ways that all men mess up when trying to find that lucky woman. Let's take a look.
The first mistake is hesitation. Watch how Brandon hesitates as Molly approaches, and then watch Nick follow through without hesitation. This next mistake is asking for permission. Watch how Nick is in the clear for the kiss, but messes it up by asking first. Mistake 3 is too much positive body language. Watch how Billy approaches Molly on sight and makes his move too quick. Now watch how Billy positions his body to the side and starts casual conversation, causing Molly to actually move in. The fourth mistake is the chicken peck. This usually happens while in a loud environment. The fifth and final mistake is simply being a lazy couch potato like Cody and not talking to girls at all.
So, did you find that out yourself, or was...
Actually, I read a book on it that one of my friends showed me, and then obviously just, from experience of my own, and obviously my friend's experience.
Would you say you were successful?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm more of the guy who knows it, not really the guy who can follow through, but...
Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it. The U.S. Coast Guard is searching for a missing family in the waters off San Francisco. They disappeared after abandoning their boat for a make-rift light raft. Dan Simon has the latest on the search.
A 29-footer. At around 4:30 Sunday afternoon, the vessel operator radioed the Coast Guard to say it had taken on water and they were in trouble. An hour later, he radioed this. We've looped this short audio for clarity.
Coast Guard, we are abandoning ship. This is the Stormglow, we are abandoning ship. Coast Guard, we are abandoning ship. This is the Stormglow, we are abandoning ship.
He sounded relatively calm, considering the fact that they were taking on water and they had the children on board. He sounded like he wasn't, panic hadn't set in.
Crews from here in San Francisco are searching for the group off the coast of Monterey, about 100 miles south of here. We're told it's a husband, wife, their 4-year-old son, and his cousin. Water temperature probably not much above 50 degrees.
They had a radio on board, which was good for them to be able to contact us so we could start the search, but they didn't have a life raft, so they had to improvise.
Where the family was heading and why they ignored warnings of rough seas remains a mystery.
Their electronics failed, their GPS failed, and they decided that it was best to abandon ship.
And now, a full look at sports with Lionel Sterling.
How y'all doing today? I'm Lionel Sterling with the sports. Cortland ousted the Oswego State men's basketball team this past Friday, 65-54 in the SUNYAC semifinals at Cortland. Hayden Ward led the Laker offensive attack with 16 points and 12 rebounds in his last game wearing an Oswego State uniform. Sad to see him go. Daniel Ross and Shawn Michaels scored 12 and 10 points respectively, as the only other Lakers in double digits. Cortland's Jesse Winter led the Red Dragons in scoring with 18, while Jeremy Smith had one less, dropping 17. This loss ends the Lakers season at 19-8, while the 25th ranked Red Dragons move on to the SUNYAC final to face Plattsburgh in a battle of top seeds. Syracuse fell tonight to rival Marquette to the score of 74-71. In what was a tough loss to swallow for 'Cuse fans everywhere, the Orange went into halftime up with a double-digit lead and were up 7 with a 53-46 lead with under 8 minutes left in the game. But after that point, Marquette went beast mode and rattled off a 15-2 run, bringing the score to 61-55 and never looking back. C.J. Fair led Syracuse in scoring with 20 points and 8 rebounds. James Sutherland chipped in and dropped 15 points himself. Syracuse drops back-to-back games for the second time this year and looks to rebound against a dangerous Louisville team in the Carrier Dome this Saturday afternoon. Oswego State's men's ice hockey team skated past Buffalo State to the tune of a 5-2 drumming in the SUNYAC semifinals Saturday night at the Campus Center Ice in Oswego. Chris Musey's 2 goals late into the second period gave Oswego a 4-1 advantage going into the locker room. Coupled along with a huge 33-save day from Andrew Hare, Oswego was jettisoned into the SUNYAC finals with a victory in front of their home crowd. Oswego State hosts their rival Plattsburgh in what's sure to be a great SUNYAC game, championship game, might I add, for the 3rd time in 4 years on Saturday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. Winner earns an automatic bid to the NCAA D3 tournament. The 3rd-seeded Oswego State women's ice hockey team fell Saturday afternoon to a 6th-seeded Newman, 3-0 in the ECAC West first-round action on Saturday afternoon at the Campus Center Ice Arena in Oswego. Oswego State had many scoring opportunities with turned-up pressure late into frames with several good looks in front of the net, but Knights goalie Shannon Donnelly was having none of it and compiled 33 saves to help Newman avenge last year's 3-0 ECAC West first round loss to Oswego State. Newman will now face Plattsburgh in the semifinal round Saturday, March 2nd in Plattsburgh. Now, I got a little ridiculous news for you all out there. This man, Lil Wayne, claims he was banned from all NBA games and blames the Miami Heat. For those unaware of the story, rapper Lil Wayne recently was escorted from the Heat vs. Lakers game due to making a gesture at a fan that was heckling him, and that gesture was that he had a gun on his persons. Well, obviously in a public arena like that, Wayne was escorted off the premises by police, of course. After the altercation, Wayne went on a profanity-filled tirade at a concert during All-Star Weekend where he claimed to have slept with Heat forwards Chris Bosh's wife. The NBA has denied all rumors that Wayne has been banned from all NBA League events, but they failed to comment any further on the matter. Lil Wayne just being Lil Wayne, if you ask me, but whatever. That's it for sports. Now back over to the news desk.
So when we come back, we'll take a look at the lighter side of news and a final look at your forecast.
But first, take a look at your community calendar.
Oswego MBA program helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
We are the Tigers from Pet 885. And you are watching WTOP. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Al Roker, class of '76, Oswego State University. You're watching WTOP, Channel 10. We didn't have this when I was in school. We just had radio and smoke signals.
The world's fastest smartphone was revealed yesterday by Chinese smartphone company Huawei. The Ascend P2 will be able to support the fastest speeds than any other phone, even though wireless networks aren't equipped to carry these speeds yet. The United States government has spoken out against Huawei for fear that its network equipment could contain backdoors that enable access to communications from outside. The Chinese government rejected the report as false in an effort to block Chinese companies from the U.S. market.
Janet Jackson confirms that she is married to Wissam Al-Mana, a businessman from Qatari. However, she did put the rumors about a big wedding in the spring to an end and explained that the couple gave each other wedding gifts for each other to have for their favorite charities. Mana's family business is estimated to be worth anywhere between $200 million to over $1 billion. Mana says money doesn't buy happiness, nor do material things. I hope this couple is happy.
And we're going to take one final look at weather with Samantha.
Thank you.
So here's our ClassCast forecast for the day tomorrow. Remember I said tomorrow is going to be partly cloudy for most of the day. We're going to start out temperatures around 26, and that's only going to increase from there to be in about the upper 30s, around 39 degrees, and it's going to stay there for the remainder of the night.
That'll do it for us here. One final story. The Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 won Worst Movie of the Year at the Razzies. For the entire 10 News team, I'm Matt Bishop.
I'm Shanna Fold.
Have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.